Do, 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 do. Right, good evening and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. Here for another night in Euro Truck Simulator 2, here in the 140 open beta. Right, put in comments today for the people that subscribe to my channel. For the ones that don't, then touch wood, tomorrow I shall be in VR, because I have eventually gone and purchased an Oculus Quest 2. It should be here sometime tomorrow, and the cables and whatever else that go along with it. So this, all being well, should be played in VR tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it. So not sure whether the 140 beta will be VR, who knows. I'm assuming it will be. We'll find out tomorrow. Anyway, it says I've got a job on here, and I thought I'd delivered that last night. I had delivered it, I thought I had. Anyway, we'll pick a job from here. Now, last night's stream was fantastic. The last time I played the 140 open beta, I'd got no headlights yet. And if anybody has played on Truckers MP, you'll know that when you look through your mirrors, all you're seeing is the road lit up, but no headlights. I'm sorry, but for me, that ain't realistic, yeah? You need to see headlights, especially when you're playing with other people who drive like lunatics, yeah? Anyway, let's have a look. What are the jobs we've got? Now, we am in France, so these heavy cargo. Now, we ain't done no specials, and we can do these now, because these are only the DLCs that are in the game. We've got none of the EAA map. Of course, it's been took out. So we'll do one of these specialty jobs, as I'll call them. Heavy cargo, heavy haulage. I ain't definitely done one of these for a long time. So if you have never seen these, then these are what you get with the DLC, yeah? Basically, you have to follow a vehicle in front. There's no speeding off. Now, sometimes these crash on me. Not for the reason the game crashes, but if someone stops the police car or whatever vehicle is in front, then you can't go nowhere, yeah? And it's messed my game up. But we'll see what happens tonight with this. Well, let's just get comfortable. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to think about changing my rig over when I get a couple of days or a bit of time to change it. As work, I've got tomorrow off, and then I'm work a couple of days later, so I've got to wait now. Any road. Now that looks like the vehicle that's taking us, ain't it? Or is it a police car? I don't know. Oh, it's a police car. But I've got to make sure that I've got plenty of room coming out these gates.
Turn right.
I don't fancy reversing this big thing. Now we ain't got to worry about red lights, because we jump them all. We've just got to make sure that we can get round. Now you can see the headlights. They look absolutely spot on for driving. So well done to SCS Software. People think I slag this company off for making this game, and it's far from it. The only thing I got gripes with is the interface and a manual, and the reason is because some of the settings. Oh, hello. Now I'm reversing back. Me talking. I don't know. Some of the. What's it getting stuck on? Surely, what's it called? What am you getting stuck? Oh, that's what it's gotten stuck on. Bloody Nora. Bloody lamppost. Still getting stuck on it. These are helping with these cars right close. Okay. It's telling me I'm hitting. Oh, getting close to that. Now go then. Bloody lamppost of all things. Anyway, I was just saying, when they do something good, then I'll praise them. Yeah. So this now with the night time is absolutely looks awesome, and I mean awesome. So to have the ability to sit here tomorrow in VR will be a pleasure, and experience what other people have told me about gaming in VR. Jeez, I'm getting real close to some of these. Oh well. This is a mega wide load. Now you think you're close to the headlights. Now I've got a few problems, as that car is giving off a real red glow. Now that's to do with it either being not compatible with 140, yeah, or, but that ain't nothing major. That's just me taking out all the Jazzy Cat packs, because that's what it is. It's just something that ain't compatible, but I'm sure Jazzy Cat will sort them packs out like he normally does, and by the time this comes out of beta stage, everything will be working again. So that ain't a problem. Anyway, now we can go 37 miles an hour. I don't like the way that's sticking out the side, because I've clattered a few things, and it's sticking out the side of there and all. Yeah, until I drove one of these for quite some time. Now what time is it? 6 o'clock at night, I think. Or was that 6 o'clock in the morning? I think that's 6 o'clock in the morning, because I've got this set now to 24-hour clock. So I'll know when it's like 6 o'clock night time and 6 o'clock in the morning. I've just been looking at a few VR games. Now there is two games or things that I can purchase, and then both roller coaster VR games. I wouldn't say them a game. The one is where you can design roller coasters.
Go straight on.
And the other one, I think, is just where you can ride them. But my cushion will vibrate with a roller coaster, and I'll be wearing a VR headset. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I've read the review on the one, and it's 50-50 at the moment. But I ain't very much into shooting zombies. I got enough of that in Call of Duty at the moment. Now probably by the time I've done a couple of hours here on Euro, my little bit of a gameplay on Twitch should have uploaded to YouTube what I did earlier on. So best of both worlds get it, both platforms get it, of this zombie outbreak, which is, you got a few achievements. I've only got 9 days to do it, and 4 of them are at work next week, so, or this week should I say now. So it prevents me from actually getting the achievement done. Now that red car has just changed, yeah. That's telling me I've got a problem with the one of the packs, which again, not knowing which pack it is. Like I say, this is still in open beta, so not knowing when this will go the full. They'll probably bring out the DLC with it. Liberia or Liberia, can't pronounce it, but you all know what's coming. And also the other one for America as well. That's another one that's soon to be come out. Now I'm really looking forward to doing America in VR. Now whether the VR will let me use these hands, because I was told before that the indicator thing I have at the top, which shows destination, where I'm going, whatever, ain't compatible in VR. It makes it crash. So that's the first thing to go, which I ain't too bothered about really. I don't use it very often, as you can see it even on now. I only use it if I need to know how long I'm gonna be, and I've got another bit of software I can use rather than having that, if it works in VR. This other little bit of software that I download up, and I should do every time I play, but it's mainly for when we're playing Truckers MP. Again, now I've gone to this 140 beta. Truckers MP are going to work for a bit until they release it. So, well, I don't play on Truckers MP on my own. It's boring. Truckers MP is more for when there's a couple of you. Now, as you probably know, they've done alterations to the sky, they've textured certain places. There's new parts coming out in France, plus the new DLC, so spot on. But I really do look forward to now getting the VR, wait until the 140 comes out, following along with Wombat Trucker, getting Wombat's big combos in, getting pro mods on and all the other, and hope SF software don't release any more major updates, and enjoying this game. Because to be fair, I don't see many stream Euro Trucks in VR. Don't know why. But I just hope I ain't going to get motion sickness, as I think everybody does suffer with it a bit. Some do, some do. I've only felt sick once playing it with Trackor, but that was a lot of hours sitting there playing. Still needing a new set of glasses just for gaming. I don't have to wear them for anything else. It's only if I'm close to anything, which in this case is the telly. Everything's blared without them. While this going to 13th, having one or two issues again with the gear stick. Now with these heavy haulage, you have to stay in the speed limit, sort of. If I was to hit that vehicle in front, or the one behind me, then the mission or the actual haul would be over, yeah. So there's no speeding off. Now sometimes these police cars that escort you, not vehicles like this. Now what's happening here? Oh dear. We ain't got to wait for that, have we? No. I've just got to get the revs to get up the hill. That's telling me I'm reversing right behind the guy behind me. Back into first. Knows I'm coming now. Now I probably would have had a message, you know, get over lane and all this, but of course I've disabled them, and this is going to be a bit of a test because it's quite narrow. Should be used to doing these now, boy. How many the last couple of years doing Euro. Now, there's a few places I ain't still been here. I ain't been to the Scania place, and I've had this game now nearly 2 years, or 2 and a bit, and I still ain't been to half of the destinations. I must get my Steam account up over on the other screen here and find out. That's what I want to do, is get my console not moved, just turned round. But I've got to turn my PC desk the opposite way around to where it is now. So it's a little bit of a operation. Then sometime next week, so this time next Monday. It's only because my bed's in the middle of my bedroom, and there's a nice 40-inch telly on the wall. I don't want to lose my telly, as I lie in bed of a night and watch the telly. Like I've said many times, whichever way I get out of bed of a morning, well, preferably out the door first to go to the toilet, as everybody else does. Get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, breakfast, wash, and then it's either jump over the bed into the console or on the other computer for a shoot me game or whatever I'm going to do on the day. So, best of both worlds, really. But this is solely just mainly for driving related games. I do occasionally play COD over here. Because of this having a RTX 2080 Ti, I get the ray tracing where I don't get it on the other one. So it's all good anyway. We ain't going to be that far away from our destination now, delivering this big cylinder of some description. And I am glad they've sorted the problem out though with the headlights in this. But I have now deleted, you don't need the sound fix, which come from Steam Workshop. That ain't compatible with this, so that went. The weather, virtual extreme weather, what I'd got installed as a mod, that one's gone. I've removed, yep, it'll come to me, the EAA map, again, that's gone. There's a few other things that have gone that were compatible. So the last time I played it, I'd got that weather modding, so that might have caused the issue where I was getting headlights. I don't know what was causing it, but it's gone now, and I am now playing with a better experience. To be truthful, no disrespect to SS software, I can't tell much difference with the sky. Still looks that turquoisey blue.
Get ready to turn left.
But again, I ain't looking at clouds and that. I'm looking at the road in head. I have problems with that, so I've seen advertisements and they want graphics this and that. I really wished they would employ these people that do the mods now. People that do pro mods. People that do, yeah. For the Sky. Totally forgets which one it was now. I used it for so long. It'll come to me, the name. It's the one that do all the sky detail. Another person to do the weather. You know, Jazzy Cat to do all the cars. You know, and then and then do this one big massive game. And then this, well, it is the ultimate driving lorry truck light simulator for me. I have looked at others. No, nah, I ain't gonna waste my money. Not when I've got Euro. Not when I've got American trucks. I don't see the point. I did fancy having a go at one of them bus simulators, to be fair. And again, they looked a bit iffy with the reviews, so I'm thinking, do I bother? Them mud runner games don't look up my street. I don't know if you can play them with wheels. I don't fancy playing stuff with keyboard or controllers. Now I've bought me a decent wheel.
Go straight up.
Now I ain't sure what places have been redone. I don't think this is one of them. I got no traffic modding neither. That's gone. It was compatible, so all I've done is up the traffic via the developer console. I think I've put it up to 4 rather than 1, just to give me a little bit more traffic. It ain't too bad. It ain't killing me again where I've got massive queues. Again, it's a bit repetitive. 2 police cars there, you know. Must be a big emergency. Anyway, we're here now.
Get ready to turn right.
We can do that. I mean, you ain't gotta do anything to worry about the red light because it's been closed off, as you can see. The police have got the road locked off. I'll take a wide berth.
Turn left.
No problem.
Get ready to turn right.
I thought that was a film crew then.
Turn right.
So he's turning right. And I'm going to make sure I get in here properly. Because I don't want to be...
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guide is now finished.
trying to reverse this big bugger. Looks like I'm going to have to. That'll do for me. Say brilliant parking, but it's parked. Not a big problem, that's an achievement. So there's one of one. Let's do another one. Let's have a look what's available. Because normally you get one and you might get another one. Not this time. Do you? Oh, is that one checking one? Let's have a look. Let's take him into Czech Republic. You know what? We'll take that.
Let's do this.
I don't think I've ever took one yet, so... Where is it? Is it in here? I don't think it is in here. No. It's another destination. Not too far away.
Turn left.
I don't think my track IR is going to be put out of a job neither. I still use my track IR. Of course, your core game, well, you can game all the while in VR, but sometimes it's going to last as much as. And VR for me, track IR is just as good, especially when you've got the clip on. I don't know what the audio is going to be like tomorrow. So silly things like headphones. I have got some headphone buds, but I don't think they'll last very long. But I have been told that the the sound ain't too bad. They've also got sound in the headset and a microphone. Again, I don't think I'm going to need that. I've got my mic here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can just about see it. That's a condenser mic I've had for some time. It's exactly the same one over on the other one. Exactly the same. Only that was my late dad's, which I'm using at the moment. Over here. As whatever my dad had, or whatever I had, my dad had the same.
Safe and sound.
Any road. Let's have a look what we've got. External contracts. I should already have the GPS. Well, that where we wanted to go. That's not good. That could be surely gone already. Let's have a little ride around. Because I was looking forward to that little trip. No, it has, it's gone. Or is that it? that's the unit, but it's nothing. Let's see if it'll let me take it. No. I'll back round the front. That is the one I wanted to take. Sure it was a tractor. We'll soon see. Sometimes they're out spawning straight away. Anyway, let's get round the front again. Try again. No. Was it Freight Market? That's what it might have been. The other bugger. This one. That's what it was. Right, I'm off to the Czech Republic. I know it's one of them. Let's turn him round. Should have enough room to whack him up without hitting the fence. Yeah. Now I'm hoping in VR tomorrow that I'll be able to do all this tearing in my head. I can't see it not doing it, but you never know. I have been told everything's got or will have depth, so the distance between stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Really, I can't wait. I wish it would do. I wish I'd have ordered it yesterday. It'd have been here today, but never mind. No, it wouldn't have been because it was Sunday, wasn't it? Losing track of the days here. I got all my wiring coming via Amazon.
Here we go.
And that's 1 o'clock guaranteed. So as long as it lands somewhere between dinner time, it'll definitely be set up for tomorrow night. Anyway, let's get up to the Czech Republic with this little lot. What are we doing for diesel? Oh, I'm good to go. We'll fill up though in a minute. It's just coming up for 11:30 in the game now. If you don't watch yesterday's stream,
Turn left.
then hopefully you should see night time in this. And it does look good. They've done something with the reflections. I've noticed that it looks a bit sharper. Whether it's to do with the ambient illusion and all the shadows and stuff, like how you got like that. I'm pointing at you because it's a shininess on the back of that. Then they've done something. The lighting looks good. It does look good.
Get ready to turn left.
I mean, this game looks good now. I can just imagine what they'll do in a couple of years' time with it. I wish they'd do something with these cars. When you want them to give away, they will give away. When you don't want them to give away, they give away. So you call win with them.
Get ready
Anyway.
to turn right.
Thought he'd got his hazards on there.
Turn right.
Now where's he going? You don't go over when it's red. So the AI, they seriously need to do something about the AI. Because they don't understand the indicators. As much as they want to keep bringing out new maps, sort out what's wrong. Nah, he should go now. Come on. Why are you gone? It's green. Ah, that's why you ain't gone, because there's a queue there. But he decides to go now. It don't figure, does it? So there's a traffic jam. It's like that, can't tell when the crossings have done, because there's no traffic signal over there. Yeah? Okay, I've overshot the mark a bit, but it don't take 2 seconds to model the same traffic light over in front of me. It's little things like this that mess the game up. Not everybody's got track eye on, everybody's still using a keyboard and a mouse. Now white lines where you're supposed to stop. There ain't one there. There is on the other side. It's just when pro mods do a mod or a map, they'll put these little fine details in. And that's what's good. Now I'm zooming out and go. So I'm gonna go. Now they're moving on red. Now I've got to get in the other lane.
And then turn left.
Brilliant.
Turn left.
I can't even over yet, love. Now these don't understand indicators. Here's a good example. I'm indicating now. So if this game understood indicators, it will let me get into the lane. Now either these have crashed or they're waiting to go. And I know they're waiting to go. No, but they're well. Go on then. 10. No. He's gone over on red. Cause I'm that far up my arse, I could even reverse back if I wanted to. Go on then. He don't know that that's gone green because he's had, oh. But I have upped the traffic. I still don't say it should go wrong by getting it more traffic. And I've got to get over in the left lane myself. He's going over on red now. So he's going to hit something. Just hope that blue truck behind don't come over the traffic lights. So if he goes in a minute, that yellow one, I can hopefully and try. Go on. Makes this game realistic though. Playing it like this for me makes it as if you would be in a car. Realistic. And I abuse the truck driver and gave him a load of verbal. You feel like it though. You really do. Come on. Let's give him an horn. I like that when you stick your head out the window. I sound louder. Hey, you got the message anyway. Oh, but you just have to make sure. Now hold on a bit, Mr. Daft, mate. Look at him. That's it, mate. Sod my indicators. It don't make no difference, does it? And that Mercedes-Benz is going to do exactly the same. How is he going? If he'll go and move forward. Is he going forward, moving, or what? Oh, that van comes and gets me. It's like every man for himself here at the moment. Now we all going. Stay there. And yo. Look at him here, Daredevil. Yeah. Anyway, road rage over. Let's get back onto proper now. You got a car inside now, or a bus, or a truck. I'm all stuck up there playing silly buggers. Make a change doing a bit of a long one tonight. Because half of these places I have been to for some time, so... Oh, pardon me.
Exit. Right.
We can do that. Some of these signs look a bit better and all, whether they've done these signs and all. Done some of them, I think. Oh, nothing to drink. Never mind. It's going for a pop, that ain't even there. Now this is their own rain. You shouldn't have to slow down like that, you should have just carried on. But never mind. Now this is SCS's software's own rain. It's a no fancy weather mod. But we am getting the water splash from the other cars. I can see through my mirrors, so that's good. It is raining outside. Some maps you'll go on and it don't wet the floor. So what you see in the cab is rain, and then when you get out the cab, no rain. That's why I just stuck my head out the window. So I've still got my wedgie sound, like the rubber on the glass as it goes across. You'll hear it in a minute. There you go. So still got that. That still works. I don't know if my guy's got his mask on. Gone as the colours inside the truck. So when it gets dark, I've got no fancy lights. They've gone, which is a bit of a bummer because I like them. But again, it does light up the rest of the cab. I'm pleased to see in the 140 that these hands are gone. Like I say, I just hope tomorrow that these VR hands basically, because if they are, then they'll have to go as well. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to crash or not. Apparently that's what it does. It crashes the headset if it don't work. Just like how it crashes the game now, so we'll see. Now I have noticed as well, with the lighting they've put in, different lights in the tunnels, it ain't the same. Which, it's like anything, even when in the real world, when you drive, you start going tired after a couple of hours driving. So they change the lights to keep, you know, make you come awake. They've done the same in this, I think, or something similar to it. So you ain't driving with the same lights. And I'm going to go and fill up a diesel while I remember, because I'm just coming up for half a tank. I'll take your sign down, sorry. Get onto the company, they'll fix that for you. I will. Bit of light manoeuvre, but not a pain. Got me fancy jeans on today, my belt, look. Got my arms, it looks like I've been working out, man. Oh dear. Right, it's my PC's gone blue. Sorry, green. I wish these gears. Right, I'm just going to do my gears. Bear with me. Yeah, I can guarantee every time I do racing, where I've got to use manual gears, I come back to do anything else. And it takes me a couple of times just to get these to work right in anything else. And it is if I'm throwing them in heavy to any of the racing, it always don't work. Right, let's go back in game. See, I've just reconfigured that and it gone into third gear. Now third gear is first. Now it's gone reverse, 13th, reverse. So it's happened again. I think this might need to go bloody back. Never mind. Anything else, but I hate how they had to do the reverse on it. Right, that's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seven. When I do it without it, it works fine. Does it? No. Third is going into second. No. Fifth is going into seventh, so I'll do it the freaking game. Ah, life's technology, eh? Right. Down with second. Up with third. Seem to have to sort of, I don't say slam them in, but be a bit more getting them in. Sometimes you'll hear me play when I'm playing and the bloody truck will go into reverse. It's because the gears have gone in from 7. Now that's working fine this time round. Only thing I need to be in a slower gear to get out. Right, we'll try that, shall we? And it's still persisting it down the rain. I'll wait for you to bugger off. I don't want to be hitting you. Again, by up in the traffic, we've got a little bit of something in. I'm probably going to have traffic coming out of here for a change and all. So let's go down a lower gear again. I have to wait now because I'm out. Build my speed back up to 50 mile an hour. See, 50's going into bloody reverse. Don't know if it's whether I ain't putting my foot down enough on the clutch. Could be. Anyway, it's a major problem. It's only Euro trucks and a few other games that I actually use the proper gears for. If I'm doing a car in one of the racing, that won't let me use the paddles or the sequential gears, then you got no choice. That looks like I've been up here before, because there ain't much orange or grey to uncover and send it to yellow. I adjusted a tiny bit before I come onto this road, so and that rain looks like it's about to stop. So I have been down here because I'm revealing grey. As you can see on the other side of the road it's going to yellow, so that's a good thing. And of course the rain don't look as good as when you use one of these weather mods. And of course once 140 is out of beta stage, I also go back to using a weather mod of some kind that's compatible with 140. Not that I have a lot of weather on anyway. That's if you can use a weather mod with 140 with the way they've done the colour alterations to the sky and whatever. Anyway, there goes my rain. I don't have the rain, the rain or the weather slider up very often. Otherwise, I'm streaming all the way through with rain. So I tend not to have it up very much. Again, that's my gripe. We don't know what percentage we're having the sliders at, due to them not making precision sliders in the game. Like I say, that's my only gripe with this. No instruction manual. Well, not one that's been made since 2012. It's a long time overdue, I think. They've done quite a lot of updates, and if they can put number sliders in for the Toby eye tracking bar, they can do it for the rest of the game. Yeah.
Go straight on.
It's only because Toby eye sponsor them or something like that, probably. So there's numbers in Toby eye tracking own software, so they can do for one, they can do for other. Why not? No difference. It's only a picture. Anyway, let's get down here.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Better get back in this lane. Now, what I have been looking at to purchase is another one of these vibrating speaker systems, or transducers is the real name for them. Speakers to me, and it's easy to understand. And it's like I'd say a body warmer. Looks like a body warmer with so many speakers, and you wear it. So it's a dear bit of equipment for what it is. But you can use it for multiple things. I don't know what it would do in sort of a game like this, where you're driving,
Go straight on.
because you call mimic wheels wearing a body warmer. But it's more like shooting games. So because I play quite a bit of Call of Duty, Battlefields games, again, I said the other day I'd bought Battlefield 4. I seen somebody streaming it on YouTube,
Keep left.
and it looked good. It was actually somebody that I subscribed to. He was on about one of the maps. I wish I'd just got in this lane, shouldn't I? But even though it's still an oldish game, it's still playable. And to be fair, I've set mine on normal, and it's hard. I'm stuck at the moment, to be truthful. I could kill some tanks, or I could kill a tank. I could blow up a tank, so I could go any further. But I might start it again. This is like the career mode, and stream it. But I might put it over on this computer, seeing as this has got the better graphics card.
Go straight on.
As on the other PC, I've got an SSD drive, and that's almost full now. So it's it will release some space on there. I think I've got a 900 gig, well, a terabyte SSD card, and I've got 104 gig out of a terabyte card,
Right.
and that's just for shooting games. So it just tells you 1 gig or 1 terabyte card ain't that much. Not when it comes to games that are like 90 gig in size. That's a lot of game. Now we've got Red Dead Redemption 2. That's another one. I want to get into that game. I was talking to that with my good mucker Bobster the other week, and for the game, graphics on that is superb. Again, That's another one I'd like to play over here, on here. Again, because of the better graphics card. And why won't this go into 12th gear? Come on, gears. So a couple of these, what I would call high graphical games, I might transfer over to it. It's how transfer, it just means downloading them. And playing them over here. That's all. Anyway, let's get me some speed back up, because we should be doing 50 and we're only doing 40. Now what country are we going out on? Is that Germany? Or am we going out of Germany? Because I really know more countries. Not. I think that is us out of Germany now. And that could be the Czech Republic. Or it's another country before we get to the Czech Republic. If I remember right, we go through the Czech Republic, we have to go through a border control. Anyway, as you can see, this game now looks a lot brighter in the daytime. It's 3 o'clock in the game. Well, 4 o'clock now. 1600 hours. And it's mega bright. It does look proper. Night time for me just blowed me away the other. Not would it be last night? It was last night. I only done a couple of I only did an hour stream. Nothing too big. And for me that blew me away. I was like, wow, that really looks. I can't wait for it to go dark. I'm keep looking at the clock in the dashboard. Alright, nice big accident over the other side of the road. Bit of rubbernecking as always. Now my traffic aid gave me no problems as such. It ain't as heavy as I'd like it. It always seems heavy on the opposite carriageway to the carriage that I'm driving on. Now the other day I got it equal on both carriages, but again, if I could do that, so be it. But I don't want to go any higher than 4, because when you get in these little towns and cities, it's gridlock, so it ain't worth upping it anymore. Christ, he's moving. Anyway, now I can only do 56, but I'm hopefully to overtake this guy in front. And if I can't, now I don't know what I'm going to get on for streaming VR tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it via OBS or Nvidia, which I'm doing now. This is Nvidia, so I don't know if it'll record what it says on the screen. So basically it's like setting it all up and then popping the headset on and then going from there. And you still to get used to. I'm used to what buttons I use now. Even if I'm wearing it, if I was blind using them, I know where they am just by touch. Probably might get a few things wrong tomorrow night. I'm just hoping my Facebook account ain't been got any problems where I call login via a bloody Facebook account. As I've read one or two people, never had a problem with Facebook, never used it, and call login. Because I'm sorry, it'd have to go back, I'd have to send it back. It's no good to me if I call log it in. And a lot of people have had this experience. Just don't know why Facebook have done it. Forcing people to make an account with them when other people don't do that. I think that's pretty bad on Facebook. But again, for 299 quid, I'll take the risk. It would definitely go back though. Like anything, you got a 14-day return policy, no matter what you buy. If it's faulty, well, it would be if I couldn't log it in. So, nah, don't you dare break and let all these other vehicles out. Thank you. Stay there. They normally do that. Have these tunnels started lighting up now? Not yet. I thought these might have had the lights on. Totally different lighting in these tunnels now, which hopefully we should see very soon. Might have solved the problem with the daylight nighttime hours. Oh yeah, diesel's going down pretty quick. Anyway, let's get in this second lane. Now don't start. I guarantee every time you get in a line they start putting their brakes on. Come on then. See where that little car is. That's it, yeah, go in the fast lane. Guarantee, I was just going to say, I guarantee he'll come back in the middle, and he did. You haven't read these like up, where these bloody generated cars. Go again. And overtake him. If we can, we should be able to. I'm just coasting because I've just got no acceleration now after 56 mile an hour. That's it. This truck rolls until it's even though I've got my foot firmly down on the accelerator, it just can't get no more power out of him. There he is. Starts to kick in again now. Now this is where I'll use them overhead buttons to know it's going to be Sunday morning 2 AM before we get to where we got to be. Right, let's just turn off that. Should have done. Come on. I don't try and either overtake. Do one. No. So it is going to go dark before we get to where we've got to get to. That's what I was checking for. And the bloody gears have gone into... I'm just going to pull over and do these gears one more time. Hazards on. Not that I'm bothered anyway. Good, come on. Because we have to press it down to get into reverse. But one and reverse, I'm so close. Alright, that's first again. That's second. It might need a little bit of a grease in there tomorrow. See, let's go in 1, 3, 4, 5. No, let's go in 7. I got everything right, but the bloody reverse gear. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Still jumps into fucking reverse. Pardon me French. Any road. And I don't know why these don't go round you. I really don't. That's another thing with these computer generated cars. Why they just go round you? Oh dear. Anyway, soon lighting to be lighting up time. Just start to see how it's starting to get darker. Slightly. Very gradual. They've already got their lights on. That bike had anyway. Now I wish the game had put like a bar like that mod across the top, rather than have it smack bang there with less information. At least that bar's where you're going, whatever, how many miles, which is a lot better than the one they've got in the game. Just noticed that how the shadow of trucks moving. Don't often see it, so that's good. That's something else that's been added, no doubt. Them trains come from nowhere. Then I haven't got my window down. Oh, sorry TNT man, I nearly hit you. I nearly took you out. They're swaying all over the road. And until I don't come down here very often, because that carriageway I've been driven on hardly much. Should have gone up and over, try and put some yellow into it. Right, it's starting to get slightly darker. Every couple of seconds it seems to be falling. As that time on that clock goes down, it seems to getting darker and darker. Another thing I had to do last night was bring the brightness down of the dashboard lights, which of course also affects the sat nav. It is a little bit too bright in the daytime, so you know you can see the 50 mile. Well, you can see the 50 mile an hour speed limit. If I turn them up fully, you just wouldn't see them at all. So they had to be turned down. So how fast I'm doing, even though I'm doing 56 in the 50 zone, I always do it. Truck speeds anyway. Another thing I've got to do is find me a better cushion to sit on, or another one, because at the moment this one's burning me arse with these transducers. These I'm getting hot again. If you notice why my camera was moving a little bit last night, that was burning the cheeks of my arse. And they do get warm. And I ain't got them on that much vibration, but for some reason I'm getting warm. Go overtake this. Come on. Fireman Sam wants to sit there. Ardo. Got to get over anyway. Be able to look at that tomorrow and have him in 3D. Haha, go wait. As I say, some more bloody gadgets to play with. And see all these shadows coming now as the night time coming in. Ah, dear. Let's move this one transducer. Right, burning me proper, man. All these are warm. I ain't got another cushion now here to put on top of these. I'm gonna have to find one. Nah, could you see me coming? I'm all that small, I've had a break. Wah. At least the gears have wet this time anyway, which is a blessing. Well, thanks for that, mate. I like coming down from top speed to nothing. As you can see, these back lights are on, their car's lights are on. I can see the lights coming in the mirrors if there was any cars coming. I'm gonna get past Joe. Even the indicators are brighter, which makes it more realistic to me. Because the last couple of updates, the headlights in this was horrible. You couldn't see them on the roads, especially when you're coming up to accidents or lane closures and you got the arrow pointing you whichever way, which in this case when you're in Europe it's that way, to the left. You just wouldn't see them until you're on top of them. So you can actually see them lights now, they look bang on, absolutely spot on. And that's what I like now. I can actually see there's a car behind me. It ain't dazzling yet. It's bright. It'll be better in an hour into gameplay when it goes totally dark. And I have got my lights on. You can't see them as such, but they am when we start getting in game. Now they ain't the same as when we go in track oil. No. Bloody Truckers MP, you don't get this, and I don't know why. That's how you would in the real world. You drive, you can see them on the roads, so they light the road up, plus but you can still see the headlights, and that ain't dazzling. So I don't know where they get that from in Truckers MP, them dazzling me. Don't figure. Anyway, let's go into 14th. Start to get dark now. So you can see it on the road, look, you can see mine now just about. Definitely see his. I don't stick my head out the window too much. But you can see the red ones are mine. And great when they light up, look how good that looks. They glow. Not that these AI vehicles take much notice of your red lights, but them there, and the way they light up all the signposts. I think I've just now gone into the Czech Republic. I think I have. I got half a tank of diesel. I might go and fill up again. I know we'll do it with this tank. How everything shines now. So it might get a little bit darker while I'm messing about in here. By the time we come out here, it might be dark. That's what Rush is thinking. Anyway, and I can move my arse. Ah! Oh! It's like cooking your backside. Anyway, I've got green lights over there. Away we go again. It's only 9:30. Like in the game, like. That's what I'm thinking, not the real world. Whee! Well, that looks fantastic coming to that now. You can see the trucks coming. They're still going ficking way, like, but I can see them. You see? I've had my indicator on for the last 5 minutes. Can even see them how them lighting that dashboard up as I'm going past then. That car lit all the inside of our dash up slightly. See if we can get another one to go through. But that now, for me, looks realistic. Really does look realistic for the lights. They ain't bright. I mean, as in dazzling like they keep saying. Nothing wrong with them. Can see all the dashboard. Again, I do like my colours, but if I can't use them, it's a big deal breaker. It actually shows off all the nice dashboard with all the dials and buttons and all the art, you know, the detail SCS software put into these trucks when they're all lit up like this. Now this is what I'm on about with tunnels. These were orange last time I played this. So again, that's different. Shadows look brilliant as you go across the different lights. I better get over.
Go straight on.
Look at them for indicators, them and just spot on. Well lit up. And just slow down a little bit because we've got other lorries here which normally they'll give way to. He's going to give way to that. Might as well let him go. But now you can see if there's anybody there. I mean, look how bright them are now. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm spot on. Really am. Do apologise that I've gone black because once the game goes black, and I have got my ring lights on here. And I normally do come on camera anyway. I thought I would tonight for a change. But that looks like you're driving down a motorway, which we am, but you know, you swear blind this was real. Or real enough. Now them headlights look like that. The dough look gamey. Yeah, they look like, what's the word I'm looking for? Cartoony. They look proper. So I'm looking forward to this coming out of beta stage. I really am. I mean, a few other things. A few people have complained, but the speed ramps, some of the maps that you go on, that you download, have got speed ramps on. So, in this day and age, you do go over roads with speed ramps. When you come to islands, you have speed ramps letting you know that you're getting close to an island. You ain't got them in here. And if we have the do interact either with your force feedback of your wheel, and of course, lucky enough if you got any transducers or people with motion rigs, yeah, you know, if other people can make maps and put them in, why call them who actually make the game? Yeah, you know, it's like that. That's a metal grid I've just gone over. Now if I go over in one of the maps on the other, it notifies me I've gone over. It'll vibrate my arse like that. I'll feel it through the wheel, I'll feel it through the transducers. Why don't they do it in the maps they make it? Yeah. That's why I like going over to like the AA map. You just now know what you're going to expect. I mean, there's cracks in the road. It makes you drive well, I say properly. It makes you don't drive like a nutter. You have to, you know, if you're playing single player like I'm playing now, you could just go 80, 90 mile an hour down the road, because next minute you're going to hit a pothole again. Potholes. Every roads have potholes, not every one, but you know, they'll do a little bit of a stretch with his potholes, so you have to drive a bit sensibler. It makes it more, again, that's more realism to the game. I mean, I ain't going to go back now to like the 139. As long as this don't crash, I'll keep this in beta till it goes 140 properly, like. But when I get the EAA, I will find the place I drove once in EAA, and it's fantastic to drive. It really is. There was potholes, and then it went from potholes to mud. And the way it just makes you driving, you have to drive carefully, because otherwise you just don't get nowhere. Now these lights are different in here. Look how light these are. Flashing every couple of so minutes to keep you awake, stop you going to sleep, and bang, a different colour now. And slowly get in there with this. Again, I ain't bothered about buildings far away. If they hail it up brilliant. I ain't here to look, you know, some people always the buildings was this. It's a driving simulator. Even though I call it none of the signs. But that looks good enough.
Exit. Right.
We can do that. Come on, I'm indicating, don't crash into the back of me.
Go straight up.
Oh dear. Me ain't see them far away as well, and I've got glasses on. That ain't very good. I still see them. Where a couple of weeks ago you'd be like, of course there are the red lights in front. Now that's because that's a faulty car. So that's just like taking the packs out, which I ain't gonna do. I can handle that one car and a couple of lorries that go red like that. And it's only probably because the sound foil ain't compatible, hence why. But look at that, you can see them police. It's just like how it used to be when I first started playing that. Nice bright lights. I'm very far away from this destination. Now this is going to be the one job tonight, because I want to go and have a go on Dirt Rally 2.0. I had to go at that for the couple of days, and I'd like to do my daily challenges. So if you are watching this now and you want to carry on viewing, I'll also be going into Dirt Rally 2.0 for an hour or two, or at least till I've done some of my achievements on that. That's another one I call wait to play tomorrow in VR, as that one you can tip cars up when you roll them. At least you could roll them in a truck. Well, I don't know, I could, but I don't fancy doing it. And again, you could do VR in multiplayer anyway, so you can only VR in single mode here in Euro or America, which again I'd be totally me, because I'd rather play in single mode. I've got everything here, all your mods, all your nice, you can use your hands in the truck if you go into multi-mode. And like I says, if you got nobody playing it, then Truckers MP is very boring. Oi. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning when I get to deliver this. I must be on some very uneven road, because I'm bumping all over the place. I can feel it underneath me. Get over all we can.
Go straight on.
Thought he was coming over my lane then. I think we've got a lorry all in red, like we got them one of them cars. It's up in front. I'm trying to catch it up. Trying to. Shoot, it's one of them. I've got to slow down now. I don't want to crash the trailer just to catching up a car. And now with the buildings, I could like throw a few more different lights rather than being white, you know what I mean? Throw a few yellows and reds in. I mean, I've actually got software that builds cities. Cinema 4D can build cities.
Keep right.
This looks good now. All these different lights.
Excellent. Right.
And we're here, just down the bottom of here and turn left. I don't think it was very far away. Go on then. Go on then. You gotta pop your own to them and they'll stop and they'll do the... And to the police cars. 6 cars are going to this floor now. Come on. Yeah, we'll go as well. And yeah. Now the red one's gonna... Come on. Now in here. You know what, I'm gonna go round you. You dare move when I'll go round you. So I clattered that one side. I can see you coming. This is the... It's what knocks me with the AI traffic. I don't know you're there. You don't realise. Now they can do it in race games. That car next to you knows you're there, so it don't hint you. Because they've just done it with Automobilista 2. So I know it can be done with AI.
And then turn left.
So why can't they do it with this? Again, is it because it's so old that it could be done?
Turn left.
But them red lights are good as well. You can see them nice and bright. I am enjoying that. How colourful that looks now, light-wise. Anyway. This ain't realistic, that way they'll just stop to let you out turn. He'll just stop. They should carry on. So... Say realism. I'll be happy to turn right because my ass is on fire. Dear. Then judge your lights, we don't have to stop. And we're here. And that's it, folks. Just a short, sweet stream. A couple of jobs here in Europe. I'll let my backside cool down a bit. Right, see you in a second. Back in Date Rally 2.0. See what damage we can do in that. Once I drop this trailer off. I don't want to go. Help if I press the right bloody button. Ah dear. Go on, bing, 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 bing. Right, see you in a bit, as we say in the Black Country. See you in a bit.